Okay, let's talk about this. I just finished watching it. Now, the only annoying thing about these Tales shows, why don't they cover one character per episode? Instead of just covering two characters, it's not exactly Tales at that point when you're just covering two characters per 3 episodes. Versus Ventress. Now, I was worried she died in this because I remember seeing a thumbnail for a YouTube Shorts video where she's stabbed by Grievous, and I never watched it because I thought that was spoiling the show. But it starts off with her dead, so that happened in Clone Wars. And she and this other Jedi had a thing. I totally forgot about that. The Night Sisters brought her back, and the cause of her forgetting the person she cared about. Now, no one can complain about that because the Night Sisters done more than that. Creating Savage, creating the Acolyte Twins, and again, they use Force-based magic. So of course they can bring people back, but at a price. And thank God Palpatine never learned this. And their Force ghosts, they're definitely not one with the Force. Night Sisters ghosts, that seems like it sucks. You're not one with the Force, but you're still a ghost. It's like you're in between that and the land of the living. Ventress just wanted to lay low, and she counts on the Great Jedi list. Then some kid Jedi showed up, and she helped to get him away from the Empire. And that's pretty much it. Now, there's talks of an Obi-Wan Season 2. It should be a Vader season. There's nothing else to do with Obi-Wan. Unless you start leading up to Episode 4, but even Disney wouldn't have the balls to do that. So now I'm thinking maybe an Obi-Wan Season 2 can finally pair up Obi-Wan and Ventress, because there's a lot of videos titled Obi-Wan and Ventress flirting, or Obi-Wan having a soft spot for Ventress. And that was during the Clone Wars before Ventress and the other Jedi met. So there's something, the pieces are already there for years. And that parent can perhaps retcon Rey to being a Kenobi granddaughter. Because I remember some people were guessing that Rey was going to be a Kenobi. Cad Bane is definitely the best out of the two. He just rode basically on the streets until they ended up on both sides of the law because Niro, he got caught, he wasn't a runner. And years later, he became a cop. Cad Bane wanted to avenge the guy that took him in. And he got revenge on the marshal. But his girl got out of the way of that, threw away the gun. He got arrested, ended up serving the sentence for years. But here's the worst thing, his bro married his girl. And worse, she had a kid. She was pregnant at the time Cad Bane got caught, and he never knew about it. This is worse than Brothers because it's not like Cad Bane was presumed RIP. Nero knew he was in jail, serving his sentence. Dude broke the code. Yet he married his girl. Also, he knew that there was a chance the system would have let Cad Bane out early. And by the time he got out, the wife died at some point. Cad Bane had every right to be pissed, and worse, Nero didn't even tell him, hey, that's your kid. And the kid didn't know that Cad Bane is his real father. In fact, Cad Bane, after offing Nero, then he realized, oh shit, that's my son. But he walked away. And the kid's freaking, well, I guess not pissed. He said, I thought, oh, the cycle of vengeance continues, but the kid never got to get back at him, even though Cad Bane is his real father. And I almost forgot. The precinct, the council, it seemed the whole town knew that Nero and Cad Bane were best friends and that Nero married his bro's girl. They were all telling him, hey, leave, get out, walk away, just get away before Cad Bane gets here because he got out. And his boys were waiting out front. Just Jerry Springer and Maury Show shit over here.
You are not